Hello, everyone. It's time for Vanished Chicagoland Stories, the podcast. I'm your host, Pete Costanis. This is episode 394, season 16. Today's date is December 17th, 2024, and welcome to the show. On today's program, I'm going to talk about, perhaps I talked about this before, I'm not sure, I have to double check, is forgotten brands of eggnog. And what better time to talk about eggnog than now? During the Christmas season. Also, I'll talk about memories of, this is kind of odd, white Christmas trees or red ones, pink ones, besides green. When I was a kid, I was fascinated by other colors besides green, so I'll talk about that and maybe a couple other things. So right now, the program will go into a commercial break. And this program is brought to you by Jell-O. And it's a commercial for Jell-O holiday salad. This is from 1973. I played this before. What better way to play it now? So this will be fun. So sit back and relax, and I'll be right back, folks. Thank you.
To give salads a holiday look, start with Jell-O gelatin, like Mrs. Susan Dando of Boston.
At this time of year, we have friends over more than ever, and I like to do special things for them. Like my mother did for her friends. I remember the Jell-O molds she made. Never thought I could make them, but I finally tried, and it was easier than I thought. Now I even have a little trick for arranging fruit or nuts to make any mold look special. All you do is pour some Jell-O brand gelatin into a mold and chill until it thickens. Then, arrange nuts in any pattern you like, pressing them in. After the remaining gelatin is thickened, just fold in the rest of the fruit and nuts, spoon on top, chill, and unmold according to the directions on the package.
Susan, this really looks beautiful.
For Susan Dando's and other holiday recipes, see November and December women's magazines. To give your salads a holiday look, start with Jell-O.
Okay, everyone, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed the commercial for Jell-O holiday salad. I remember these commercials in the 70s. They had not just for Christmas, but other recipes that you can use with Jell-O. That's Jell-O, J-E-L-L-O. Used to do that on the radio. A lot of people are young. They don't remember that. Anyway, like with Jack Benny, he used to advertise it on the radio and TV. Anyway, so I like Jell-O. I always have. A lot of people, I don't know, they've disliked towards it, in recent years. I don't get it. Anyway, so, in the 70s, they made these crazy recipes with Jell-O, even the 60s, or even before that. But my favorite is I like fruit in it, and there's one recipe my mom makes. It's like sour cream with lime Jell-O and slices of pineapple. It's very good. I like it a lot. So I like clear Jell-O. My favorite flavor is cherry. I like cherry. I like that a lot. I've tried all flavors, and I never tried, what's that, grape? No, never tried it. It's out there. So they have the standard flavors since the beginning. Some have been discontinued. I think apple is not there anymore. And so it's still, and sometimes it comes in a box, with powder, but they come in like packs, remember like pudding, Jell-O pudding. They do that too. So gelatin is good. I like it. When I was in recovery, that's all I ate from surgery. So don't knock it. A lot of people still like it. Okay. At the beginning of the program, I mentioned I'm going to talk about forgotten brands of eggnog in Chicago, and also Christmas trees that are other than green ones. So like white, pink, red, blue. we'll see about that. Okay. Before I get started, I want to mention one thing. It's not about my health. I'm still waiting for the oncologist to call so I can get started my treatments. My chemo treatments, but it's been a week since I had the operation. They put the port in. Today I took off the bandage because it's been there a while and it's kind of itchy. So I took that, and you see the lump. If I show people this, they'll see it. That's put in. There's a incision there. I don't know if it comes off or not. I have no idea. So I think it's healing. Yeah, it's healing. So it's going to take a while to get that, but I'm sleeping well. I can sleep on my stomach, thank God, after like 2 or 3 days. So that's good news. Another thing I want to mention, if you're on Facebook and you notice that I don't post much or any on my Vanishkangaland account because I've been kicked out. I have no access to it. I can comment, but I can't post. And I can't change photos, and I don't know. I'm locked out for some reason. So it's been going on for a month, So I decided to create a new page, and it's Vanishkangaland-Picastanas, which is my name. Okay. So I haven't got much likes or followers, about 1,000, but that's okay. A lot of people are sort of hesitant, and scared because they think it's not me. It's like somebody cloned me or took over, which is very common in social media because there are a lot of wise guys out there. That's an appropriate term or a word for them that will clone you and they think it's me. So I decided to get verification. It costs money to do that, but it's worth it because they won't clone you and all that, and you'll get a blue check mark, just like on Twitter, like that, or Instagram. So to me, it's worth it, like that. So that's what I did in the first page. I tried to verify myself, but I always got kicked out because the name doesn't match my account. So keep trying. You have to put your driver's license. You have to put documents to prove that it's you. Because Facebook is very touchy, and security is so tight like that. Anyway, yesterday I applied for verification on the second page. It had Vanishkangaland-Picastanas. Okay, and I said I'll give it a whirl. So I uploaded my driver's license and did that. And lo and behold, I got accepted. Isn't that something? Because of a name. Yeah, because of a name. So, anyway, so I have this one that's verified, and I'm letting everyone know that it's me. This is me doing it, and they will see the blue check mark. Yeah, it's authentic. It's a real me. It's a real deal. It is me. Hopefully this will work. So last night, I've been contacting Facebook through emails and like that. But when you're on Business Suite, that's what Facebook pages are under now. I like the old way better. So let's see. So believe it or not, someone from Facebook sent me an email that says, "I would like to talk to you." Okay. So I provided my phone number, and then my name and all that. And then they called last night, and there was an agent, support agent. And I explained everything, but he wanted me to explain. You want to hear a human voice. I don't blame him. I want to hear a human voice too. And I explained what's going on. I can't access my page. I'm trying to get verified. It has been a pain in the butt for the past month. Now I can't get it back. So I want to get access to that. And then I will probably decide what I want to do. Do I want to verify that one? Or the one I created now? I went through a lot of trouble. I don't know if I can change the name. I could. I don't know. Anyway, so he said that you would just provide your driver's license, a document, like a bank statement, your passport, anything that has your name, your address, if it's the real you, and then write some sort of letter explaining, I will explain the problem. This is me. You provide all the information. So I'm going to do that today. I hope it works. I hope it works. So if not, then I don't know what to do. Probably stay with this one, and this one, the other one will probably stay in limbo. But I'm thinking I was temporarily restricted for some reason. It was usually they last about 30 days, but it's been 30 days and nothing's happened. So I'm SOL. Anyway, so hopefully this will work. But, I want everyone to follow me and like me in the new page. I'm still posting great stuff. I've had it for 12 years. Now I got to start all over again. Hopefully this will work. I hope it'll grow, and I make money while doing that. And that's great. I am making money doing the podcasts and others, and I'm verified from my personal account because it's me. So I make money. I can afford it. It's no big deal. Anyway, so pray to God this will work. It would work, So please don't be afraid. Don't have doubts. It's me. If you want to follow, do that. One last thing I want to mention is the petition. It's right now over 1,500 signatures. That's great. I don't know how this works. It's on www.charge.org. You can do a search. You can search me or Van Chicagoland, and you will find it. I have a link on my profile, and you can click on that. You can just sign. You don't have to donate. If you want to donate, great. That's up to you. Or pay every month. It's not necessary. Just sign it. I don't know if they allow other signatures. If you re-sign it. I don't think so. So I got the word. So I'm not going to post any more about it. So I just leave it like that. So I don't know what's going to happen. The Chicago Historical Society wants to recognize my work. Excuse me. So that'd be nice. I'd be very honored like that. So I don't know. I have a feeling I won't get it, but you never know. One day I'll not think about it, and boom, there it is. That's how it is with me. Okay, so that's all. All right, right now I'm going to talk about forgotten brands of eggnog in Chicago. There are a few. Eggnog's still made. I think Dean's makes it. Dean Foods, that is. I've had that. It's pretty good. Never tried Oberweis. No. Eggnog, I love eggnog, but it is so darn fattening. It really is. But you know what? It's great when you drink at night and it makes you sleepy. It really does. If you put liquor on it, it'll make you more sleepy. But I don't drink alcohol, not that kind. I drink it plain. So it's very rich, it has a lot of calories, sugar and all that, but it's great. It's perfect for the holidays. That's fine. It's not like you're going to drink it every day. I remember when I was a kid, there was PDQ. Do you remember that? That's that powdered stuff. It came in chocolate, vanilla. I think vanilla. I'm not sure. No, I think it's chocolate, strawberry, maybe vanilla, and eggnog. Came in eggnog, and my mom bought the eggnog one time. She made a mistake. She thought it was some other flavor. It was pretty good. I like that. Mm-hmm. So you can have eggnog every day. So eggnog. When I was a kid, I never had eggnog when I was a kid. It's when I grew up, when I got much older. My mom never bought it because she didn't understand it. What the big hoopla was. And, you make it in a punch bowl, pour some liquor. I think vodka you put in, I believe. Then you have parties and you invite people and they pour it in a little punch glass, and drink it. So other brands that I remember were Seal Test, that made ice cream. Also, Borden's. I don't know if they still make that. I don't know. Borden's is still, I don't know, it's still in business in a way. Not in Chicago. I haven't seen it. But they used to make eggnog and pretty good. And I'm going to play a commercial, for Borden's in about a few minutes. So they used to make good eggnog. Also, there were two other brands. There was Twin Oaks. That was a milk company. I think they made eggnog. I think so. Other milk companies. What was another one? I can't think of it on top of my head. But the two milk companies that were based in Chicago was Hawthorne Melody and Wanzer Milk. We all know that. We know that company very well, and we know the logo was Wanzer on milk is like sterling on silver. That's beautiful. It really is. So they're both gone. No longer exist. Hawthorne Melody made great dairy products, not just eggnog. They made milk, cottage cheese, sour cream, ice cream. Oh, yeah, it was a great company. And they were located up in Vernon Hills, I think, or Libertyville, around that area. And they had the farm, you go visit, and they had a petting zoo. I wish I went there when I was a kid, but it was too far away. My mom didn't drive, or my father, so I would have loved that. Anyway, so Wanzer was from pretty long time. They started in business from 1857. Woo, that's a long time. And so they made milk, chocolate milk, probably other dairy products, I would imagine, but their milk was their specialty. And, when you have milk delivered at your home, it's delicious. It really was. But eventually the milk deliveries went out of business, except I think Oberweis is still delivering milk. You just go do a Jewel or Dominic's, or National, which was around that time, other stores, that is. And you pick up probably a bottle, or now they come in plastic. Come in half gallons, pints, gallons, whatever size you want. So there was also Country Delight. There's another milk company. I think it was a milk. Yeah, it's like that's still around. Mm-hmm. So eggnog. I'm not going to have any today. No, not today. Excuse me. This year, unless I want to buy it myself. Believe it or not, Starbucks makes eggnog coffee. I think also Dunkin' Donuts. Maybe someday I will go there and try it. It's just one day. It's just Christmas. Why not? What the heck? Just have it like that. All right. Right now I'm going to play a commercial from Borden's Eggnog. Okay, and this is from like the late 1950s or early 60s. And then when I come back, I'm going to talk about my memories of Christmas trees that were not green. Okay? So sit back and relax, and I'll be right back, folks. Thank you.
It's holiday time, and Beauregard cries, "Hey, look, there's a snowman ringing our doorbell." And Elsie says, "That's no snowman. It's Elmer with a surprise. Borden's Eggnog, the extra special holiday drink. Borden's, very big on flavor."
Wow, Borden's Eggnog. Now we can have a party.
Borden's Eggnog is the delicious holiday treat the whole family loves, right from the carton. It's made with lots of eggs, milk, and real sweet cream. Rich and creamy, better than the best milkshake you ever tasted. Borden's, very big on flavor. This is the only time of year you can get it. So ask Mom for Borden's Eggnog today.
So by Borden's, very big on flavor.
Okay, everyone, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed the commercial for Borden's Eggnog. Has Elsie the cow on the carton. That's Elmer's girlfriend, or wife. I don't know. Elmer's glue. Anyway, so right now I'm going to talk about Christmas trees. My memories of Christmas trees that were just green. They were just other colors. When I was growing up, when we lived in South Shore, like in the 60s, when I was a little boy, my mom, took me places. And then I remember seeing a store. And it was called Scott. I think it was not a drugstore. It was kind of like a Ben Franklin store like that. They were all over the country like that. That was next door to Walgreens on the corner of 75th Street and Exchange. And I saw some tree, and it wasn't green. And I asked my mom, I was maybe 4 or 5. I said, Mom, why is the tree not green? And she says, I don't know. This tree was white, but I thought it was beautiful. It looked beautiful. And it had blue ornaments. Sometimes you use gold ornaments. That's what. And so in the old days, like in maybe the 50s, the 60s, green was not really that popular. Other colors were, like, for example, the white ones there was like pink, maybe red, a red tree. Yeah, why not? Other colors like that. Anyway, so we never owned a white tree. It's always green. Okay. Today you would not find, I don't know if you can find a white tree. Maybe. I don't know. But, so, when I was growing up, all that time, I saw pictures of people's homes, and they always had a white tree. And they decorated with tinsel, and probably golden tinsel, and different kinds of ornaments, like red, golden, blue, stuff like that. Because it looks snowy. It's snow covered, like that. So that was a fad like that. Now it's just, today people go out and get a real tree. I know it smells nice. It certainly does, but it leaves a lot of needles all over the floor, and you make a mess. And besides, it dies before. Yeah, if you buy it before Christmas, I mean, it dies before when Christmas comes, and then that ends up going into the garbage the following day, like that. That's why you have artificial. Artificial trees are great. We've had one since when I was born. There were little ones, big ones, like that. We have a big one now. We just put it up yesterday. I didn't because I can't lift things yet because of my operation. I got to wait about a couple more days. Okay, and so my brother helped out my mother, and they just put the lights on, no ornaments. My mom will do that today. So it's a green tree. We put all colored lights. It looks so beautiful, and at night. And we hung some lights on the windows. It's gorgeous. When it's ready, I will take a picture and I'll post it. I always do every year, because it's so beautiful, like that. And that's my favorite time of year. And I always, there are days like I sit in the living room or watch TV, or just when it's snowing, or it's like real cold, you just look at the Christmas tree and it looks beautiful. It really does. It makes you feel so good and relaxed and happy. Gotta have the Christmas spirit. Which is fine. Best way to spend Christmas is watching old Christmas movies and episodes on TV, which I do every year, every December 25th on Channel 5 in Chicago. I watch It's a Wonderful Life. That's what I do. It is tradition. A lot of people go by, you've seen this 100 times. Why do you want to watch it again? I love watching it. You don't get tired of it. No, because I know every line. I know who's in it and all that. And it's great. It's a great movie. My other Christmas movies I love is Christmas in Connecticut. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to soon. And my new favorite is Home Alone. I saw it once. It was okay. But then when you watch it again and again and again, it grows on you, and it's funny. It's heartwarming. It's beautiful. Macaulay Culkin, perfect. He's wonderful. And Joe Pesci's in it. He's one of the burglars, and that's the funniest role. I liked him. My brothers disagree with me because they like him in Goodfellas. It's okay, but I like him in Home Alone. He's the best in that. Of course, we have Catherine O'Hara as his mother going, Kevin! What a classic theme. Anyway, if you have a white tree in your home, that's fine. I would love to see a picture of it. But, mostly it's all green because I drive around the neighborhood. I have not seen a white tree yet. The last time I saw a white tree was a friend of my mother's, and she had it in the basement, and it was big and wide. It wasn't very attractive. So I asked her, my mom's friend's daughter, I said, it's a nice looking tree. And she said it was ugly. I died laughing all day long. I'm going, but she told the truth. It was. Oh, boy. Just be careful of ornaments. I talked about this on a previous podcast episode. Excuse me. If you have fragile ones, be very careful. I dropped a couple sometime a couple Christmases ago, so you gotta be very, very careful. If it's plastic, they don't break. No, but glass ones and fragile ones, they're beautiful. They last. They really do. Okay, so that's it for this show. I'll do a recap of what I talked about. I talked about the status of my Facebook page, Fan Chicagoland. Also, Forgotten Brands of Eggnog in Chicago. Also, my memories of Christmas trees that were not green. Okay, it's an odd subject. Okay. This podcast will be published later on today, wherever podcasts are available, on apps, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Overcast, Amazon Music. It's also on Audible, Audacity. I think that's how you use iHeartRadio. Any app or Good Pods. If you have those apps, tap on them. Tap following. You'll receive a notification of the latest podcast episode, and others you would like care to listen. Be my guest. Also be shared on my blog, www.fanchicagoland.blog. Also, it's shared on my YouTube channel. It'll be uploaded later. People ask me, where do I find your podcast? Where do I find your podcast? You can find it on YouTube. Type in the engine search. Type in Van Chicagoland Stories or my name, Pika Stas. When you get there, click subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. You can listen to the latest episode. You will receive a notification. Also listen to past episodes for the past 3 years. So that's over almost 400. Also be sure on my social media accounts, Facebook, X, Reddit, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, Threads, TikTok, and what's the other one? TikTok, let's see, Blue Sky, Threads, TikTok, Instagram. Okay. They'll have the link. Okay, so that was a fun show. I'll still do another Christmas episode probably this weekend. Probably a couple more, And, Christmas falls on a Wednesday, so I'll probably do one Christmas Eve. Maybe. We'll see. So, this is Pika Stas, your host for Van Chicagoland Stories, the podcast. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. It's not a bad day. It's not cold. Not really. No snow. And so here's bye-bye from me, and here is our favorite person in the whole wide world, Ray Rayner, with a little traveling music saying bye, bye, bye. Take care, everyone. So long.
We have to go. Bye, bye, bye.